Without Konsio, AI is merely a machine without a compass, navigating the vast ocean of data at the speed of thought, yet utterly devoid of meaning.
We all know AI can, write code, pass the bar exam, generate these images that look scarily real.
That's almost old news at this point.
Right. But today, we're not really getting into what the machine can do. We're asking what the machine is.
A very different question.
Yeah. Does processing power equal being alive? Because we found this one source that argues we're making a catastrophic error by confusing the speed of thought with the depth of life.
It's a critical distinction. We're looking at a script from DIRIPEDIA, AI without Konsio, and specifically a part called Machine Without a Compass.
Machine without a compass.
And it really pushes back on this idea that intelligence, raw processing, is the peak of existence. It uses this specific framework called Konsio science to make its point.
Konsio science. Okay, that sounds a bit like something from a 50s sci-fi novel. Is this a standard academic term?
No, it seems to be the author's own framework, a way to map the hierarchy of being.
A map.
Yeah, they argue human existence isn't just one thing, it's stacked. It has 3 layers.
Okay, break it down for us.
So first, at the bottom, you have physicality. That's the body, the hardware.
Right.
Second, you've got mentality, logic, data processing, the thinking part.
And the third.
The third, and this is the highest layer, is what they call hakikalitas.
Hakikalitas. Okay, that's a new one. Is this just another word for soul, or is there something more specific going on here?
Think of it more like essence, or maybe direction. The source says mentality is all about the how.
How to build a bridge, how to optimize a system.
Exactly. But hakikalitas is the why. It's the part that creates meaning, that gives you moral direction. And this is where the source draws the battle lines.
Ah, I see.
It calls AI a data giant, a god of logic. It is absolutely mastered that middle realm mentality.
I get that, but I have to play devil's advocate for a second. We've seen AI write poetry that brings people to tears. We've seen it create art.
Right.
If it can evoke that kind of real emotion, isn't that sort of simulating hakikalitas? Isn't that essence?
And that is the trap. The source is adamant that this is mimicry. It's not essence.
A mimicry.
Yeah. The AI writes that poem based on statistical probabilities. It knows which words will trigger a response, but it doesn't feel the heartbreak itself.
It calculates, it doesn't feel.
Exactly. It doesn't cry over the poetry it writes. The source uses this kind of navigation analogy. AI is the GPS that finds the fastest route.
That's it.
Mentality.
A to B, maximum efficiency.
Right. But hakikalitas is the part of you that decides to take the scenic route, the slower one, because you want to see something that has personal meaning. The GPS just thinks you're being inefficient.
It doesn't understand the value of the memory.
It has no concept of it.
So the machine is obsessed with the destination, but our essence is about the journey. Okay, that brings us to what the text calls the civilization paradox. Because if we're handing off all our thinking tasks to this god of logic, what happens to our own compass?
Well, that's the danger zone. The civilization paradox is this idea that our tech is moving at light speed, but our moral evolution, our compass,
It's stuck at the dock.
it's stuck at the dock.
Yeah.
We're getting incredibly good at getting things done, but we're losing the ability to ask if those things should be done in the first place.
It sounds like we're building a Ferrari engine and putting it in a car with no steering wheel.
And no driver. The source warns that as we just surrender our thinking functions, letting algorithms decide what news we read, who we date, we're not just gaining convenience.
We're losing something.
We're losing the practice of orienting meaning for ourselves. We're running faster and faster, but we've completely forgotten where we're supposed to be going.
And this leads to that really unsettling question the source poses at the end. It asks if we are the subject or the object.
That's the ultimate verdict, isn't it? It offers 2 paths. In one, AI is a tool for liberation. It handles the mentality grunt work, so you can focus entirely on hakikalitas, on creating meaning.
Okay, that's the optimistic path.
And the other path is that AI just accelerates the destruction of your life's direction.
Which is where the subject versus object idea comes in. If I'm the subject, I'm using the tool.
Right.
But if I'm the object, the tool is using me.
Exactly. If the algorithm determines your worldview, your desires, your daily choices, you are no longer the protagonist of your own life. You are an object being acted upon by code, a data point in a system that has no compass of its own.
So we have to stop just staring at the speedometer and start looking at the map again.
We have to.
Yeah.
If we accept this framework, that AI has no why, no essence, then all of that responsibility falls back on us.
You can't outsource your why.
Never. AI can optimize the how better than any human ever could. But if you aren't actively cultivating that third realm, your purpose, your values, your hockey kalitas, then you're just a highly efficient biological machine.
One that's following a digital script. So the challenge for you listening right now is, well, it's pretty direct. You have this tool that can save you thousands of hours of mental processing. The question is, what are you doing with that time? Are you using it to deepen your understanding of your own life, your own direction? Or are you just polishing the screen while your internal compass rests?
Yeah.